Texas Tech won the toss. They've deferred to the second half. Arkansas Pine Bluff to receive. Tortillas in the air in the 2025 season here in Lubbock.
That is a good luck moment.
A jet sweep for KJ Burke on the first play from scrimmage. And Christian Peters is the quarterback, a transfer from Division II Shaw University in North Carolina. On 2nd and 3, he hooks up with his target.
Quick out route to the sideline to not try and do what's happening right now, which is getting swallowed up inside the line of scrimmage.
Peters, incomplete and almost intercepted.
And this is a moment where you're going to watch the edge rushers just go get the quarterback.
David Bailey bearing down. It is a sack, and it's Skylar Gill-Howard. Bailey applied pressure from the edge.
And really, the other thing you got is you got good defensive tackles, so you know you can rush aggressively because there's going to be pressure in the middle, and that is a duck.
This is off the side of the foot of Zach Weeder.
Miles per hour. He was throwing as hard after the recovery as his fastest throw last year.
Morton slings it, and that's caught by Caleb Douglas. Morton fires for the touchdown. Reggie Virgil. Immediate impact for the transfer from Miami of Ohio.
Just a simple token fake to the running back. All that's trying to do is hold a nice route, and then Baron Morton just drilling a fastball in there. Welcome to Texas Tech, Reggie Virgil. I think the Red Raider fans are happy to have you here.
Peters, pass is tall. It is caught by Jordan Jackson. And this is blocked. Picked up by Tech. Now a big special teams play for the Red Raiders.
Outside of any of that block, the other thing you can do is you don't have a set rhythm that ball has to get out. If there's someone that's coming across your face, you can pull that back, make a move to Jones AT&T Stadium, and that's a lot of pressure.
Morton fires, and that is a touchdown! Ball came out after Terrence Carter Jr.
Yeah, Morton's just going to rip a seam route right down the side there, and that is a touchdown. Really, whatever happens once you have possession of the ball, and one dimple of the football crosses the front edge of that white line.
Now Carter from Louisiana, the former Ragin' Cajun, now a Red Raider.
Ball has to come out without any hitches because you will not have that kind of time.
Now Weber plowing for about 5 yards. Peters lets it fly.
A.J. Holmes did a really nice job of playing that lag technique to close an area off and then make the tackle afterwards.
3rd and 8, Tech brings the blitz. Peters is hit, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, and they spent most of their resources on big fellas.
Here is Jacoby Williams, who is a returner at running back.
And that was a thing that they struggled with last year. Offensive and defensive line play was the thing that they ran into issues with when they had to run the ball and Taj Brooks couldn't make it happen. It was hard to come by.
Williams, oh, the sidestep, and out to midfield.
Ponton is just another cutback and just Williams being faster than everybody.
John Carlos Miller wide open.
Taj Brooks is great, but he could take a negative 3-yard play and turn it into a touchdown.
Now Williams on the edge. And Williams still going inside the 10. Couple of flags thrown, make it 3. So Williams started this drive. Screen for Coy Aiken. And Aiken, the number 3 receiver a year ago, has moved inside from the perimeter to the slot. 3rd and 5. Morton, complete. It's Virgil, a first down.
Love Dickey's pace of letting the line get in front and let the blocks happen.
On 3rd and 2, Morton misses Aiken. 28. And Belenfant connects. It's one way to put it.
Yeah, that's what they've gotten so far. I think they've done a really nice job of being dominant where they're dominant, but also taking advantage of mistakes as...
Only 6'2", Hunter's 6'4". He's got an extra shelf in that fridge. Here's a pick, Amir Boyd. The UTEP transfer with the takeaway. Texas Tech going for it on 4th and 2. And Dickey powers ahead for the first down.
Stay in, we're going to reward you for that correction.
Jacoby Williams does give him a breather now on first down, and Williams inside the 10.
He called for a illegal moving screen.
Morton to the end zone over the head of.
That makes your job substantially easier.
On 3rd and 2, Morton pulls the trigger. It's Carter! Touchdown! ×2!
Just a bunch of different throwing angles. His feet are looking to the left. His arm is going to the right. He's got his hips set up to throw to the. All you have to do is fill a gap and let the quarterback get rid of the ball. And so far, Baron Morton, he's only.
And through the end zone for the touchback.
So far, they've done a good job of that, except for a couple plays here or there.
Christian Peters is 4 of 10 for 26 yards and an interception. Trying to set up the screen for Bryant Sanchez, and the freshman is buried. Peters taking off, and he's hit from behind by A.J. Holmes Jr. He uncorks this one. Roy Alexander never returned punt at Incarnate Word, muffs it.
Doesn't matter if you don't have the ball.
Last play of the quarter, Cameron Dickey with an alley. Texas Tech, 23 in the preseason, up 23-0, and Baron Morton guns it in. On 3rd and 9. Morton connects with Coy Aiken. And Cowboy Coy is back for another ride here in Lubbock. It's a touchdown.
Left side, Baron Morton comes all the way back. There's a linebacker short left. There's a linebacker short right. There's a safety deep. You have to have that. Super Bowl winners, they had Wes Welker there. Wes Welker knows to find space. Coy Aiken does that. And where'd Wes Welker go to school?
Right here, Jeff. You know it.
Know how to produce slot receivers down here in Lubbock.
Back to Weber. And he's swallowed up by A.J. McCarty. On 3rd and 11, Peters the roll, and he throws it away.
Inside Pine Bluff territory 3 times. This is the longest drive that they'll have yards-wise.
On 3rd and 5, Morton zips it in, and that is caught for the first down. It's T.J. West again. Back this side for Terrence Carter Jr., who has 2 of Morton's touchdowns tonight. Morton pulls it, and Virgil has the catch. Down to the 10. Jacoby Williams, the hurdle for a touchdown. He went airborne over a Marion Mingo.
This is exactly the type of thing that's going to get you back open. He understands he's got to get in the end zone. That guy's going at his knees. Well, I'm going to go right over top of him. The explosiveness.
And Belenfant adds the extra point.
Let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater here.
Christian Peters, incomplete. Looking for the true freshman as his namesake at the Womble Football Center that opened back in December. Peters, again feeling the heat. You see him lined up on the edge, bottom of your screen on 3rd and 10. Peters scrambling. And tackled by Jacob Rodriguez, flags fly. So Bryce Pollock returns. Horn started the drive at corner. Peters pass too high. LSU, and now starring with the Bengals. 3rd down. It's complete to Chris Hicks. Baron Morton in the locker room. Redshirt freshman Will Hammond is in at quarterback for Texas Tech. And Jacoby Williams slices ahead to the Pine Bluff 43, a first down. Now Will Hammond out of Austin.
There's one emergency official who will essentially substitute in if something like this happens. He will substitute in for this spot if for whatever reason. You're gonna watch him. He's the umpire here. He gets leg whipped.
Oh man,
being an umpire is a hard gig. Now, and I believe you an accurate ball. Texas Tech in the red zone again.
Taquan Moss was shaked out of his shoes there by Douglas. Now Williams, the patient run inside the 15.
He's got a really bright future, and this continuity of this offense should be pretty good of his play style.
Hammond to the boundary. Payday Douglas makes a man miss every time. 2nd and 6. Hammond to the end zone. Douglas! Did he get a foot down? He did not.
By Hammond, it's just a bit outside, but anytime you're throwing into that, what's called the high back five, is just the Hampton to give his guy a chance, even if it's a little wide of a throw.
Third down. Hammond. Incomplete. Oh, Micah Hudson. And Harrington, who was the backup kickoff specialist a year ago. Flag is down. Peters' pass is tipped, almost picked off. Time running out again, and Peters is sacked.
Lee Corso's a legend, a true legend, and he changed the way broadcasts work for college football.
Here's a little dump off to Micah Hudson, who had just 8 catches as a true freshman.
Waking up at 8 or 9 a.m., depending on your time zone, and watching what headgear pick is he going to make, and not so fast.
Dickey bounces it.
And not so fast, Pine Bluff. You know that you're on the 2-yard line. You've only got a first, second, and a third down that you could potentially use, maybe a fourth.
And Cameron Dickey caps it off with the touchdown. And it's 46-0.
Nice run off the right side. There's 2 pullers, and he's just going to pop underneath one, break a couple tackles, get himself the open field, make a one cut, get himself down to the 2-yard line.
On the night for the Red Raiders. And Hershey connects.
What are you going to do about it? Are you going to miss your assignments because you're scared, or are you going to play as hard as you possibly can and execute?
Pop pass for Sanchez, blown up. To wrap that up. Far different story in week 1 here in 2025.
And I got to give a shout out to the fans that are still here. There was a 90-minute lightning delay, storms past, 60-mile-an-hour winds. And at kickoff, we got people in the stands. God bless Raider Nation, Wreckham Tech.
And Micah Hudson, the sophomore, on the return. He didn't do this a year ago. He's not as banged up as he was as a freshman, granted.
Well, and
now they get it to him on the screen.
Again, speaking of using him, they set him out as a kick returner, and they get the ball to him right away. They want to get the ball in his hands. Roster. They've got Jacoby Williams, they've got Cameron Dickey, and they've got him. Well, if anybody gets a little bit dinged up, he's going to have to play. And these are significant snaps for Adam Hill, and as with the rest of the young guys on the field.
Hammond is the quarterback. You saw his numbers. Hill, another carry. And Hammond throwing this time. Escaping. And Hammond showing off the wheels. The sea parts for Will Hammond. It's a touchdown.
Will Hammond, this is just all it is a scramble, and it's zone coverage. So everybody's eyes are on him, but they were spread so far, they didn't expect Will Hammond to have the wheels that he does.
And Upton Belenfant with the extra point in that first half. So Marion Weber churning the legs, and he picks up 5 yards. He's going to be such a good player. Stick in the belly of Weber, and he's tackled short of the line to gain. Needed it. Hammond lets it fly on first down, and that catch is made.
Be able to get that ball through, and Hammond and Morton both have done a good job of getting it there.
Now Adam Hill with a canyon to run through. It'll take more than an arm tackle to bring him down.
Did that vertical route to a comeback. That's really high-level football from these backups.
Now Hill plowing ahead inside the 10. After the 7-yard run, 2nd and 2. Hammond to Stone for the touchdown. The place kicker rotation continues here. Stone Harrington with the extra point, and it's 61-0. Good. All the congratulations, and for good reason. Leighton Stone's first touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a hometown kid, it just means a little bit more. And you grew up games, you grew up meeting with all the coaches, all the athletic trainers. You just know everybody, so it's kind of in his DNA.
Weber trying to bounce it, stepping out of a tackle. And Weber with a nice run. Weber again on 2nd and 2. And he's got the first down to the 39.
And then just let that raw talent go.
Oh, Peters, A sidestep against McCarty, and the catch is made. It's Ellis Stewart, a true freshman that the coaches are really high on. They think they have a gem.
It's a 1-yard gain. That's way better than throwing an interception, so it's a nice job. The play protection fell apart. Don't make a bad play worse. Good job there by minimizing a mistake.
Trying to set up the screen for Sanchez.
It's faster and faster the better talent you play.
It's kind of how it feels when I get out on the course. It's neither here nor there. 3rd and 9, Peters. Oh, the shovel pass to Weber for the first down. And Weber still going inside the 25. Our entire crew get 8-minute quarters here in the second half after the 90-minute lightning delay at halftime. The pop pass to Bryant Sanchez, the true freshman, fastest player on the team. And Sanchez... Give it to Jalen Jennings. He's got the first down, and it's 1st and goal for Arkansas Pine Bluff. Peters off the fake. And stepping out of bounds. Golden Lions in 2025.
Well, and this is an excellent pass. This is easily Peters' best drive. And the reason why it's an excellent pass is if you're not going to get a clean release right out of the gate, you're not going to beat your guy, you're not going to stack him, get on.
They bring a 5th. Peters the fade. And oh, what a catch! Ellis Stewart has it for the touchdown. The first touchdown of Ellis Stewart's career.
And to catch if you're a wide receiver, don't put that ball in front of him when he has to run through a body. Excellent execution. That was a very nice drive by UAPB.
All SWAC kicker Trey Glimpf with the extra point
for the rest of the season.
Here's Tristan Gentry on the return. Gentry across the 30. Flag is down from behind the play. Gentry stepping out of tackles, still going at the 20, and finally clipped.
Side of your screen, there will be a hold which kind of helps open everything up. Right. I mean, it was on number 17. Yeah, right there. It was on number 9.
Kelby Valson.
Holding number 38 for UAPB. It was absolutely at the point of attack. That play probably doesn't happen without.
A year ago.
Run it, man! Run it! There you go!
And Griffiths to the air on first down. The look here, Jeff, that Mitch Griffiths has been such an inspiration. He got up and talked with the team.
Up at 2 a.m. to go do construction for an entire year. That's the kind of story that the fourth quarter of these games provide.
Griffiths' message was, listen. Griffiths to throw on 3rd and 6. Or will he scramble for it? Yes, he's got the first down.
What it needs.
Now the screen. And off the pump, Griffiths taking a shot. And into double coverage, incomplete, but 2 flags.
Yeah, and sometimes a ball is so bad that you can get away with that. I mean, that thing was underthrown by probably. Go back through it, because the worst case scenario, you get a PI, still get 15 yards for your team.
Now Adam Hill, lots of room to roam.
Hill has sort of a similar running style. You can almost feel his steps from up here.
One more time. Hill inside the 20. And lowering the shoulder at the end. A Marion Mingo.
Whatsoever. He's going to bounce this one outside. As he goes to turn the corner, doesn't quite have the angle on the safety, but.
Texas Tech has scored on all 10 of their possessions tonight. This is number 11. Griffiths guns it for the touchdown. It's Bryson Jones, the freshman. 11 times they've had the football.
Played back into that bad ball to get a pass interference, and as a reward, you get a glance route, which a glance route, it's just somewhere between a post and a slant. It's to give yourself a little bit deeper of a throw, but you're still putting the cornerback on your back. That glance route is one of the favorites of every outside wide receiver because you get a lot of opportunities like that.
Oh, Bellenfant doinked it. Committee, but we will take it.
Hey, if you stuck around, you see 12 different Texas Tech receivers catch a pass. That's a fun little stat for you.
I've seen a defense that has rallied to the football all night. I think of David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs with the Lions. That's how they imagine it, the SWAC level. But it's been really all Weber. Sanchez is brought down. 3rd and 7. And Peters with a first down throw to Bryant Sanchez.